What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 2019 Volkswagen Jetta. Now, as usual, there's a lot of trims that we could talk about, but the one we're going to be looking at is the SEL. Now, you've got the S, the SE, the R-Line, the SEL, and the SEL Premium. I kind of wish they'd condensed that down to just 3 trims. I think that'd make it a lot easier on consumers, but nonetheless, we've got 5, but again, SEL is the one we're looking at. Now, I will be pointing out the differences between the SEL and the SEL Premium, as well as pointing out where you'll get some R-Line accents if you do end up picking up that package. It's closer to the SE as far as feature set goes, but it does have some nice accents, some nice badging, like we've seen on the Tiguan. Now, I'll say this, as far as sedans go, this is just about as nice of a feature set as you can get for the price. Now, you've got everything after the base model, so the SE on just has a ridiculous set of standard features. One of those being just a beautiful panoramic sunroof. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. But all that being said, if you're in the market for a sedan, get the Jetta or wait until the 2020 Passat if you need something a little bit bigger. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. Now, the exterior color we're looking at is the pure white with the Titan black interior. So again, like I talked about with those really nice standard features, you've got LED headlights with LED daytime running lights, LED tail lights, and LED license plate lighting. Just ridiculous, all that on all models. Now, if you bump up to the SEL Premium, you'll get fog lights with corner illuminating features, which can be nice to have, as well as automatic coming and leaving home puddle lighting. You'll get that on the SEL Premium. Under the hood, every model has a 1.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, which will give you 147 horsepower, 30 miles per gallon city, and 40 miles per gallon highway. This SEL has 16-inch alloy wheels. Now, if you do the R-Line, you get 16-inch Trenton alloy wheels, and then if you bump up to the SEL Premium, you will get 17-inch Tornado alloy wheels, which are new. Got some nice SEL badging. Foldable side mirrors. Now, these are heated with blind spot monitoring. If you bump up to the SEL Premium, you will get integrated turn signals. So, you know, if you need that, there it is. Keyless access, just like you've got on most of the top tier Volkswagens. Again, this panoramic sunroof that I talked about, standard after the base model. So SE on, just a really nice looking tilting and sliding panoramic sunroof. So we work our way around, like I mentioned. Let me see if I can, there we go. LED tail lights, kind of sculpted. LED license plate lighting, rear vision camera, and standard trunk options there. Not automatic on this model, but you can obviously push the button or use the remote. Now this also has some safety features. We'll talk about that a little more on the inside, but you've got obviously the blind spot monitoring that I mentioned. You've got rear cross traffic alert. You've got lane keeping assist. You've got adaptive cruise control. So some really nice safety features in here too. So let's go ahead and go inside and take a look at the interior. All right, now let's take a look at some of the technology features on the inside. Starting off up front, as always, you've got your entertainment center. Now this is an 8-inch entertainment center. This is Volkswagen's recently updated, I should say. I guess it's their third infotainment center. Most manufacturers are on their third one. Chevy is as well. They've kind of gone with this flat, minimalistic design, which I think is one of the cleaner ones out there. And obviously you've got those colored lines underneath. We'll talk about that in a little bit because that is customizable. Now you've got your standard phone, radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can view images on an SD card, Bluetooth, vehicle information, sound, climate control, like we saw on the Tiguan, where you can kind of see the different zones. As you adjust things down low, it'll change on the screen, which I love. I really love that. And then as well, you've got your rear camera system. Just a standard rear vision camera. You don't get that overhead view cam like you have on some of the other models. Up top, you've just got a standard rear view mirror, but if you update to the SEL Premium, you will get a auto dimming rear view mirror. You've got your panoramic sunroof controls right here. So we make our way down to the steering wheel. You've got a multifunction steering wheel here. If you go up to the SEL Premium, you'll get a heated option as well. So if you're into that, you've got your adaptive cruise control buttons here, as well as ways to navigate the digital display here. Now, obviously, you've seen this across the board on Volkswagen's premium models. It's that digital dash. This one is a little different than the one on the 2019 Tiguan. The Tiguan one actually fills up the entirety, so the gauges over here, the temperature gauge and the gas gauge are digital as well. These ones are not. These are actually physically there. Now, these are obviously electronic right there, but you still get a little bit of customization. If you do view, it'll switch. There's a kind of minimal version, a little bit more minimal there. And then you've just got the standard gauges. Now, again, like we talked about customization-wise, you see some of the accents there are customizable with the 10-way interior lighting. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, if we navigate to Vehicle, Settings, scroll down, Ambient Lighting, it'll give you a kind of rendering of your cockpit there. Now, currently it's on automatic, which means if I change the drive mode, say to Sport, all the lights are going to turn red. Custom, they'll be custom. Eco, they're going to be blue. And then normal, they're also blue. So not a whole lot of change there, simply red to blue. But if you change to manual, you will get these 10 different color options here that you can actually cycle between. So you can have just a clean white light, you can have red, orange, you can probably tell it changing up there, as well as it changes here. Yellow, green, teal blue, kind of a bright blue, darker blue, maybe purple, and then like pink, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so that is the 10-way ambient lighting. If you want to see kind of a full breakdown of this, I made another video on it a couple months ago, so I will link that in the little info card right there if you want to check that out. Now I'll go ahead and leave that at pink and move on over to the lighting controls. What you've got here, just your standard, nothing fancy there. Vents, locks, kind of some polished pieces here that look nice. Controls here for your side mirrors. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the SEL Premium gives you the integrated turn signals, but it also gives you memory features on the mirrors. So you can set different driver profiles, and then when you get in the car, you turn on your profile, and it adjusts your mirrors accordingly, adjusts your seats accordingly, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty nice to have. Now up there you'll see that you've got the Beats premium audio system there on the SEL and the SEL Premium. Dual zone automatic climate control that you can obviously see on the screen if you've got your climate control options pulled up there. No wireless charging pad, unfortunately. You do have a single USB-A port there, as well as a 12-volt outlet here. And then in the center console, you have an additional USB-A port. Push to start engine. And then if you bump up to the SEL Premium, you will get a remote start, so you can use your key fob to start your car. You've got an 8-speed automatic transmission with Tiptronic and Sport mode, electronic parking brake here. You can turn the auto start stop engine off, and then you've got the drive mode selector there. Nothing else really as far as I/O goes underneath. Just your standard glove box here, but you have that CD slot and the SD card reader down there for your images that we talked about. Now, as far as seating goes, you've got 6-way manually adjustable VTEX leatherette seating surfaces in Titan Black here in the SEL. Now, if you bump up to the SEL Premium, you're gonna get sport bolstered comfort seats with memory, which will be heated and ventilated and 6-way power adjustable. So kind of a big jump there between the SEL and the SEL Premium as far as seating goes in the front, as well as in the back. On the SEL Premium, you're gonna get heated rear seats, which is fantastic to have. But on the SEL here, you just have non-heated seats back there, but you still get a lot of leg room, 37.4 inches of rear leg room, so not bad at all for a smaller sedan like this. Now, there are a few other things, like I mentioned, that you'll get on the R line specifically. You'll get some badging on the steering wheel and on the exterior of the car. You'll get black painted side mirrors, some black accents on the grille, as well as the cross differential. So that'll give you more accurate cornering by applying braking pressure to the front wheels during turns and things like that. That is specific to the R line. But other than that, it's very, like I said, very similar to the SE trim. So other than that, you'll get all the same standard features. And that is the 2019 Volkswagen Jetta SEL. Now, like I said, there's tons of trims you could pick from here, and I think anything outside of the base model, you're gonna be really happy with. The fact that Volkswagen's able to cram all of these premium feels and features into relatively inexpensive sedans is just impressive to me. I had a 2008 Jetta, and just the amount of progress they've made in those 11 years is beyond impressive to me. You've got some ridiculous tech all across all of Volkswagen's lineup, but the fact that you can get all those standard features and the option for a digital dash and ambient lighting and panoramic sunroofs in relatively inexpensive cars is crazy. So if you're in the market for a sedan, definitely check out the 2019 Volkswagen Jetta and be on the lookout for the 2020 Volkswagen Passat if you need something a little bit bigger. But yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content on the Jetta and the Passat. When that rolls out, drop a like on the video if you loved it, and let us know in the comments below what is your favorite part about the 2019 Volkswagen Jetta, and have you gotten your hands on one? What do you like about it? Let us know. We'll see you in the next one.